It's April 14th, 2023, and I just want to give a quick update about a fundamental shift in my experience with the California Bar Association. Back in 2019, when my children were first removed from Nevada without my consent, I filed complaints against opposing counsel in this case for participating in the abduction. The California Bar, for 4 years now, has refused to investigate my complaints, has refused to assign an investigator, has refused to allow me to submit evidence, and in many cases has just dragged on my complaints without responding to me or any of my inquiries for a year before dismissing them. Recently, the Bar Association has put out some press releases regarding their admission to misconduct and corruption, which has been going on in the California Bar. I'll put the links in the description if you're interested in looking those up. They also address the state auditor reports that show that they essentially have not been doing what they've been supposed to be doing for a very, very long time. Coincidentally, around the same time that they put out these press releases, I started my new tactic of filing one-issue complaints to the presiding judge of the Santa Clara County Superior Court. In other words, I went back to the beginning of my case and started filing one complaint at a time, one issue at a time to the presiding judge so that I could build a chronology. And also because these government workers never read and refuse to work, and so I can't pile more than one issue into a complaint without it wasting a bunch of my time. So I do one issue at a time to the presiding judge. I send it certified mail, return receipt requested. A copy of that complaint then goes to a relevant agency. So if it's regarding a lawyer, it goes to the bar. If it's regarding a judge, it goes to the Commission on Judicial Performance. It also may go to law enforcement. The presiding judge has already acknowledged the first 4 complaints. She, of course, will probably take a very long time to do anything about it. However, if she refuses to do her job and do anything about those complaints, I will then be filing complaints against her. Judge McGowan is who I'm speaking of, with the Commission on Judicial Performance. So anyway, I started this process. Those press releases came out from the bar, and lo and behold, I got contacted by a bar investigator recently, and we had a conversation yesterday for 2.5 hours. This is the first time in 4 years I've ever gotten to speak to a bar investigator. This person seemed intelligent, sincere, careful, considerate, knew how to gather facts, knew how to point out important points regarding the rules of professional conduct in the California Bar. So I am cautiously optimistic that for the first time in 4 years, I am going to have a fair chance to submit an entire complaint and have it addressed responsibly and reasonably with due process. So we'll see what happens, but I wanted to give you that update. That's it for tonight. I'm the Father in Exile. YouTube, if you want to know why I'm the Father in Exile, check the links in the description or the pinned comment.